The ink is dry and the paper has turned a brittle shade of white. I've been sitting in the corner since the middle of the night. The clock is just a heartbeat that's forgotten how to sync, and I'm leaning over edges far too close to the brink. I've kept the window shuttered to keep the world away, 'cause I can't find the courage to face another day. Disappointment is a leaden weight that's pulling at my feet, while I'm walking down a memory on a one-way street. It's the weight of the silence, it's saying it finally, that the version of myself I loved is a ghost I'll never see. I'm a shipwreck in a bottle, I'm a star that's burning out, in a universe of loneliness and a heavy aching doubt. Deep depression is the ocean where the bottom never ends, and heartbreak is the shadow that the morning never mends. I'm standing in the wreckage of a life I used to know, admitting that I've reached the end and I've got nowhere to go. Loss is like the gravity that's crushing every bone. I'm a king of nothing, sitting on a cold and wooden throne. Loneliness isn't being by yourself in a dark and empty hole. It's having everything to say and no one to tell it to at all. I'm tracing all the letters of a name I shouldn't speak, feeling every promise turn the spirit tight and weak. The kitchen table's dusty and the air is thin and gray. I'm just a hollow vessel that the wind will blow away. I used to think that later was a promise, not a lie, but now I'm just a witness to the way the feelings die. I'm tired of the masks I wear, I'm tired of the play. I'm letting all the heavy words finally have their say. It's the weight of the silence, it's saying it finally, that the version of myself I loved is a ghost I'll never see. I'm a shipwreck in a bottle, I'm a star that's burning out, in a universe of loneliness and a heavy aching doubt. Deep depression is the ocean where the bottom never ends, and heartbreak is the shadow that the morning never mends. I'm standing in the wreckage of a life I used to know, admitting that I've reached the end and I've got nowhere to go. No more hiding, no more holding it in, saying it finally, where the end begins, just the truth and the cold. The garden's gone brittle and the soil has turned to stone. I'm standing in the center of a kingdom on my own. Every promise was a leaf that turned to gold and fell away, leaving nothing but the skeletal remains of yesterday. I watched the birds take flight toward a warmer, kinder sun, while I stayed rooted here, the only broken one. There's a heavy kind of quiet when the expectations break, and you're left with all the space that a heart used to take. Now I'm the bare tree against a frozen sky, stripped of every reason and every sweet hello went by. The wind moves through my branches, but it never stays to talk. I'm the ghost of every garden path where we used to walk. Deep depression is a winter that forgot how to end, when you've lost the very person you called your only friend. Just a silhouette of sorrow reaching for a spark in the cold, wide open dark. Disappointment is the frost that settles deep within the wood. I'd give back every memory if I only thought I could. Loneliness is a physical weight, a pressure in the chest, the hollow where the singing birds used to build their nest. I am haunted by the echoes of a spring that didn't last, a future that was stolen by the shadows of the past. I'm shivering in public, but I'm freezing all alone in a world that feels like glass, while I'm made of heavy bone. Break me down to splinters, let the wood rot in the rain. Anything is better than the slow and steady pain. I'm tired of the standing, I'm tired of the wait for a season that is coming just a little bit too late. Now I'm the bare tree against a frozen sky, stripped of every reason and every sweet hello and bye. The wind moves through my branches, but it never stays to talk. I'm the ghost of every garden path where we used to walk. Deep depression is a winter that forgot how to end, when you've lost the very person you called your only friend. Just a silhouette of sorrow reaching for a spark in the cold, wide open dark. No leaves to hide the scarring, no fruit to sweeten the fall, just a bare tree standing, waiting for nothing at all. Nothing at I found it tucked inside a coat I haven't worn in months, a thin and fragile paper ghost of who you were just once. It's creased and stained with coffee, and the corners torn away. A little piece of currency from a much brighter day. We saved it for a rainy night that never seemed to come. Now the clouds have opened up, and I'm the only one standing in the downpour with a fortune in my hand that doesn't buy a single thing in this deserted land. It's our quiet banknote, a wealth of what we lost. I'm counting up the interest and the heavy, bitter cost of a future that went bankrupt, of a heart that's overdrawn in the middle kitchen as the gray begins to dawn. It won't pay for the silence, it won't mend the broken glass. It's just a paper witness to the things that didn't last. Deep depression is a debt that I'm paying every day, while the value of our memories just slips and fades away. Disappointment is a shop front with the close sign in the door. I don't know what I'm looking for or what I'm waiting for. I carry this small token like a secret or a sin, but there isn't any market where they let a ghost walk in. Loneliness is spending all your spirit on a dream, then waking to the cold reality of a silent, empty scheme. I'm a millionaire of sorrow, I got chests of heavy tears, and a pocket full of paper that's been useless for the years. If I could trade it for a whisper, if I could sell it for a touch, maybe losing everything wouldn't hurt quite so much. But it's just a piece of nothing, a scrap of ink and blue, the physical remains of all the things I thought were true. It's our quiet banknote, a wealth of what we lost. I'm counting up the interest and the heavy bitter cost of a future that went bankrupt, of a heart that's overdrawn. In the middle of the kitchen as the gray begins to dawn. It won't pay for the silence, it won't mend the broken glass. It's just a paper witness to the things that didn't last. Deep depression is a debt that I'm paying every day, while the value of our memories just slips and fades away. Spend it on the shadows, let the wind take the rest. Our quiet banknote, folded deep inside my chest. Just paper, just us. The mirror is a stranger with a hollow, tired stare. I'm tracing all the outlines of the ghost that isn't there. I keep the curtains gathered so the sun can't find the floor, and I've forgotten how it feels to hear a knock upon the door. Disappointment is a slow leak, draining out the light, until I'm just a shadow drifting deeper into night. I found a photograph today, a flicker of a spark, before the world turned heavy and the days began to dark. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of your shortest smile, the one that only lasted for a heartbeat, for a mile. It's the smallest bit of heaven that I'm forced to leave behind, a flicker in the attic of a lonely, broken mind. Deep depression is a landscape where the colors never bloom, and loneliness is pacing in an overcrowded room. I'm reaching for the memory, but it's slipping through the tile, lost inside the echo of your shortest smile. Loss is like a tether that is pulling at my chest, a heavy aching hunger that will never let me rest. I'm standing in the kitchen where the air is thin and cold, feeling like a story that was never fully told. Heartbreak isn't sudden, it's a long and steady rain that washes out the features until only scars remain. I'm a map of everywhere we said we'd finally go. Now I'm just a traveler with nowhere left to know. If I could stretch that second, if I could freeze the frame, maybe I could find a way to whisper back your name. But the shutter's always closing and the light is always low, and the things we love the most are always first to let us go. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of your smile, the one that only lasted for a heartbeat, for a mile. Well, it's the smallest bit of heaven that I'm forced to leave behind, a flicker in the attic of a lonely, broken mind. Deep depression is a landscape where the colors never bloom, and loneliness is pacing in an overcrowded room. I'm reaching for the memory, but it's slipping through the tile, lost inside the echo of your shortest smile. Just a curve of the lip, and the dark began to pile. I'm dying in the silence of your shortest smile. Just a second and gone. I bought 2 tickets out of habit, or maybe just out of grief, a hollow kind of ritual that brings me no relief. The lobby smells of popcorn and a joy I cannot feel, while I'm drifting through the hallway like a ghost behind a wheel. The usher didn't notice that I'm walking in a daze, through the flickering blue static of a disillusioned haze. I'm taking up the center seat, the one we used to share, but my hand only finds the cold and velvet covered air. It's the empty movie playing on a broken screen, the most tragic ending that the world has ever seen. No dialogue to save us, and no music in the dark, just the flicker of a memory that lost its only spark. Deep depression is the credits rolling on a silent floor, when you realize the person that you love isn't coming through the door. I'm a character forgotten in a scene that went all wrong, singing lyrics to a lonely, broken song. Disappointment is the projector clicking in the back, watching every technicolor dream fade slowly into black. I see our shadows moving in the light across the wall, but when I reach to touch them, there is nothing there at all. Loneliness is a theater with 1,000 empty rows, and a heart that's heavy laden with the things that no one knows. Heartbreak is the silence when the final frame is through, and the realization that the us is turned to you. I'm waiting for a plot twist, for a hand to take my own, but the script was rewritten, and I'm standing here alone. The lights are coming up now, but I'm staying in the shade, terrified of living in the world that we both made. It's the empty movie playing on a broken screen, the most tragic ending that the world has ever seen. No dialogue to save us, and no music in the dark, just the flicker of a memory that lost its only spark. Deep depression is the credits rolling on a silent floor, when you realize the person that you love isn't coming through the door. I'm a character forgotten in a scene that went all wrong, singing lyrics to a lonely broken song. Cut to the blackness, the audience is gone, the empty movie goes on and on and on. Just a flicker, then the dark. The street lights flicker out, and the world is turning blue. I'm sitting at the table where I used to sit with you. The coffee's getting bitter as the shadows start to thin, but I don't know how to let the morning light come in. Disappointment is a visitor that never wants to leave, with a heavy coat of sorrow tucked inside its sleeve. I'm listening to the radiator hum a lonely tune, wishing for the safety of a midnight or a moon. It's dawn's ending tone, the final word of night, a conversation whispered as we lose the candlelight. Everything we promised is a wreckage on the floor, and I'm the only witness standing by the open door. Deep depression is the color of the sun across the wall, when you realize there's no one there to catch you if you fall. Just a quiet desperation as the colors start to bleed into a life of longing and a hollow kind of need. Loss is like the gravity that's pulling on my skin. I'm tired of the struggle the shape that I am in. Loneliness is seeing how the birds begin to wake, while my heart is just a vessel that is full of every ache. Heartbreak isn't loud, it's the silence in the hall, the sound of every picture frame beginning to look small. I'm a map of every memory that led me to this place. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, trying to find your face. If the day is truly coming, then I'd rather be asleep than to navigate the promises I know I couldn't keep. The horizon is a promise that I'm forced to watch alone, while I'm turning into nothing but a pillar made of stone. It's dawn's ending talk, the final word of night, a conversation whispered as we lose the candlelight. Everything we promised is a wreckage on the floor, and I'm the only witness standing by the open door. Deep depression is the color of the sun across the wall, when you realize there's no one there to catch you if you fall. Just a quiet desperation as the colors start to bleed into a life of longing and a hollow kind of need. The light is getting stronger, but the heart is staying dark. Dawn's ending talk has left its final mark, just a whisper in the day. The clouds have been my ceiling for 1,000 heavy hours, watching how the water drowns the spirit of the flowers. I don't bother with an umbrella or a place to hide away. I've grown fond of how the overcast matches every day. Disappointment is the rhythm of the drops against the glass, a steady rhythmic counting of the years I let pass. I'm standing on the pavement where the puddles start to bloom, feeling like a stranger in a familiar kind of gloom. It's the only friend I have, the way the rain knows us, better than the laughter or the silver and the dust. It washes out the color until everything is blurred, like a heart that's been forgotten or a prayer that went unheard. Deep depression is the feeling of the soak against the skin, when you've lost the very will to let the warmth back in. Just a gray and lonely cycle, a heavy weeping trust in the cold and quiet mercy of the way the rain knows us. Loss is like the fog that settles deep inside the street, hiding every person that I'm never gonna meet. Loneliness is walking through the downpour all alone, knowing that the marrow in my spirit's turned to stone. Heartbreak is the thunder that that is shaking in my chest, a violent kind of longing that will never let me rest. I'm a map of every teardrop that has fallen from the sky, waiting for a reason to finally be dry. If the sun came out tomorrow, I wouldn't know the light. I spent too many seasons in this watery kind of night. The salt is in the water, or maybe it's in me, drowning in the middle of a landlocked kind of sea. It's the only friend I have, the way the rain knows us, better than the laughter or the silver and the dust. It washes out the color until everything is blurred, like a heart that's been forgotten, or a prayer that went unheard. Deep depression is the feeling of the soak against the skin, when you've lost the very will to let the warmth back in. Just a gray and lonely cycle, a heavy weeping trust in the cold and quiet mercy of the way the rain knows us. Let it fall, let it wash away the name. Rain knows us best in this cold and steady game. Just the water and the salt. The hallway has grown longer since the lights began to dim. I'm tracing every shadow, every phantom, every limb. I haven't moved the shoes you left beside the kitchen rug. I'm starving for the ghost of a familiar heavy hug. Disappointment is the dust that settles on the shelf. I've become a stranger even to my own damn self. The clock is just a hammer hitting nails into the day, while I'm watching every reason to be happy slip away. I'm following your soft trail through the corners of the room, a map of all the flowers that will never get to bloom. It's a scent upon a sweater, it's a hair upon the sheet, the bitter aching evidence of a love that's incomplete. Deep depression is the silence where your laughter used to be, and loneliness is drowning in a calm and glass-like sea. I'm a hunter of the echoes, walking every mile in the fading silver footprint of your soft trail. Loss is like a winter that you didn't see coming on, waking up to realize that the heat is truly gone. Heartbreak isn't jagged, it's a slow and steady wear, like the way the ocean grinds the stones until they're bare. I'm standing in the doorway where we said our last goodnight, squinting looking through the darkness for a flicker of the light. But the path is growing colder, and the signs are getting few, and I'm just a lonely monument to everything of you. If I could catch the wind, if I could stop the sand, maybe I could hold the ghost of your retreating hand. But the more I try to grasp it, the more it turns to air, leaving me with nothing but the clothes I have to wear. I'm following your soft trail through the corners of the room, a map of all the flowers that will never get to bloom. It's a scent upon a sweater, it's a hair upon the sheet, the bitter aching evidence of a love that's incomplete. Deep depression is the silence where your laughter used to be, and loneliness is drowning in a calm and glass-like sea. I'm a hunter of the echoes, walking every mile in the fading silver footprint of your soft trail. The dust is settling now, the scent is almost gone. Your soft trail ends, and I'm still holding on, just a shadow of a path. The tea went cold an hour ago, watching shadows stretch across the floor. I've memorized the pattern of the dust and the way the silence settles behind the door. I reach for a hand that wasn't there, just a ghost of warmth in the empty air. The calendar is a liar marking days, while I'm still drowning in a rhythmic haze. It's a lost cause, a hollow cry, a bridge that burnt before I said goodbye. I'm a portrait painted in shades of gray, watching my reflection simply drift away. No anchor left, no steady light, just a lost soft sigh in the middle of the night. Being alone is a heavy crown in a city of millions. I'm the only one down. Disappointment tastes like copper and rain, a familiar sting, a duller kind of pain. I built my world on the promise of you. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of what didn't come true. The walls are closing in, or maybe I'm expanding into the void where there's no understanding. Every forever was a debt unpaid. Now I'm just a memory beginning to fade. They say the heart is a resilient thing, but mine is a bird with a broken wing. Tired of trying, tired of the loss, counting the years and the bitter cost. Loneliness isn't the absence of a crowd, it's the screaming inside that's just too loud. It's a lost cause, a hollow cry, a bridge that burned before I said goodbye. I'm a portrait painted in shades of gray, watching my reflection simply drift away. No anchor left, no steady light, just a lost soft sigh in the middle of the night. Being alone is a heavy crown in a city of millions. I'm the only one now. The echoes are the only friends I keep. Promises are secrets that I'll never read. Just a breath, a whisper in the dark, a lost soft sigh, falling apart. The hallway light is flickering, a pulse that's losing strength. I'm measuring my sorrow by the shadows growing length. I've stopped checking the mailbox for a letter or a sign, just tracing out the border where your life once met mine. Disappointment is a guest that never learned to leave the room. It sits beside me in the dim and heavy scented gloom. I'm a map of every detour, every road that led to nowhere, with a heart that's grown too heavy for the seeds of hope to grow. It's our quiet wound, the one that doesn't bleed, a garden full of nothing but a deep and hollow weed. It doesn't make a sound when the world begins to wake, but it's the only part of me that hasn't started to break. Deep depression is a window that's been painted over black, and loneliness is knowing that there isn't any way back. I'm a keeper of the secrets that we never got to tell, living in the silence of our quiet wound so well. Loss is like the winter air that's settled in my lungs, a bitter kind of melody for all the silver tongues. I'm standing in the kitchen where the tea has turned to ice, feeling like a gambler who has lost the final throw of dice. Heartbreak isn't jagged, it's a dull and steady thrum, a numbness in the fingers and a spirit that's gone gum. I'm a house with all the lights out, but the doors are open wide to let the ghost of everything just wander in and hide. If I could stitch the edges, if I could find the thread, maybe I could silence all the voices in my head. But the skin is far too fragile and the gap is far too wide. There's nowhere left for a broken man to finally go and hide. a sound when the world begins to wake, but it's the only part of me that hasn't started to break. Deep depression is a window that's been painted over black, and loneliness is knowing that there isn't any way back. I'm a keeper of the secrets that we never got to tell, living in the silence of our quiet wound so well. No need for the bandages, no need for the light. Our quiet wound stays open through the night. Just the ache and the still. The tea went cold an hour ago, watching shadows stretch across the floor. I've memorized the pattern of the dust and the way the silence settles behind the door. I reached for a hand that wasn't there, just a ghost of warmth in the empty air. The calendar is a lie, I'm marking days while I'm still drowning in a rhythmic haze. It's a lost cause, a hollow cry, a bridge that burned before I said goodbye. I'm a portrait painted in shades of gray, watching my reflection simply drift away. No anchor left, no steady light, just a lost soft sigh in the middle of the night. Being alone is a heavy crown. In a city of millions, I'm the only one down. Disappointment tastes like copper and rain, a familiar sting, a duller kind of pain. I built my world on the promise of you. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of what didn't come true. The walls are closing in, or maybe I'm expanding into the void where there's no understanding. Every forever was a debt unpaid. Now I'm just a memory beginning to fade. They say the heart is a resilient thing, but mine is a bird with a broken wing. Tired of trying, tired of the loss, counting the years and the bitter cost. Loneliness isn't the absence of a crowd, it's the screaming inside that's just too loud. It's a lost cause, a hollow cry, a bridge that burned before I said goodbye. I'm a portrait painted in shades of gray, watching my reflection simply drift away. No anchor left, no steady light, just a lost soft sigh in the middle of the night. Being alone is a heavy crown. In a city of millions, I'm the only one down. The echoes are the only friends I keep. Promises are secrets that I'll never reap. Just a breath, a whisper in the dark, a lost soft sigh, falling apart.